Hey everyone, this is Allie and welcome to the Common Room. Today on my channel I have another special unboxing. This box is one that I have only opened one time before on my channel, so stay tuned if you would like to see the latest special edition box from the Wizarding Trunk. So if you are new to the Wizarding Trunk, they do have two different boxes that they put out. Now this is the special edition box, so this one comes out quarterly, and I've only ever opened one of these before. The last one that they had was the Luna Lovegood box, and it was incredible, so my expectations are a little high. But this one is called the Mischief Makers box, and at first I thought that this was just based around the Weasley twins, but I saw on an Instagram comment that it is based around all of the Mischief Makers, so we might possibly have some Marauders in here as well, maybe also Peeves, but I'm very excited about it. And if you are wanting to purchase one of these special edition boxes or one of the Wizarding Trunk's standard boxes, which is bi-monthly, you can use my discount code MagicalAli for 10% off your first box or 10% off individual purchases from the Wizarding Trunk store. But before I open this, I did want to show you that on the special edition box, it is a little bit different on the artwork. It does say the high security vault on here. That's how you can tell that you have the special one. But let me give you guys a sneak peek. I'm very excited. It looks very Weasley-esque in here. I love these boxes. There's so much stuff in here. I don't know what this is. Okay, it's our cheat sheet. I'm putting it away. Oh, I see one thing that I was maybe thinking they might have in here, which I'm so very excited about because I don't have one, but I'm not going to pull that up yet because there is this awesome little quill on top. It says the autofill quill. It's very fall designed, which for me is very exciting because I love everything fall. But let me actually open up this quill, take a look at what it looks like outside of the packaging. You guys, this quill is beautiful. I'm very excited that we got a quill in here because when I went to Universal last time, I was looking at all the quills, but I didn't buy one. And this one, I'm trying to think how it relates to the Mischief Makers. It said it was the autofill quill. So I'm wondering if this is maybe something that like the Weasleys would sell in their shop. I can't put my finger on what this is from, but I love the design of it. I love the orange and the fall design. Even just the orange feather reminds me of the Weasleys, but it's really good quality. Like it's like a metal quill. And look at the little leaf on there. Autofill quill, that reminds me, for some reason I keep thinking of Rita Skeeter's Quick Spell quill, but I know it's not the same. I'm excited to see what they say on the cheat sheet about this, but I do really like the quill. Okay, I'm gonna pull open the one item that I saw because I'm very excited about it and I know what it is. And it's one of the ones with the awesome boxes that I think Danny from Wizardry Workshop has been making. But you guys, it says eavesdrop ears, but we know these are extendable ears. I don't have any of these. I'm so excited to open them and see what they look like because I've seen a couple different versions of them and I'm just very excited. Before I open them, I do want to show you this box. So you see it says eavesdrop ear on it. And on the back it says, leave this ear lying around for hours of eavesdropping. Place it over your own ear to hear all the conversations you missed. And of course, we first hear about the extendable ears whenever all of them are staying at 12 Grimmauld Place for the Order of the Phoenix. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, they're so good. So I told you that I've seen a couple different versions. Now, the design of these reminds me of the design, of course it's ears, but they look very similar to the ones that you can get at Universal. But I like them much more because they're so much smaller. The one you can get at Universal is this big ear, And these are much more what I thought of when I was reading the books. They are fantastic. My Weasley shelf is going to be incredible whenever I get these on here because it's just so iconic Weasley. Okay, so I took them out. Oh, I took them out of their little styrofoam case, and it feels like they're made out of resin. They're very good quality, and they've got the little. This is like a little rope cord on them. I keep hitting them against each other. I'm going to break them. Oh, I don't know how to hold them. You can see them up close. They are just perfection. I don't know. Oh, should I, on my shelves, let me know in the comments, do you think I should like hang them from like a little strip? Like I have my little talking or my little shrunken head. He's hanging. I wonder if I should hang them. They're perfect for that. I don't know. We'll have to see. My shelves are already in need of a big redo because I've gotten so many more items since I did my bookshelf tour. But I'm very excited about these. So there is a little spray bottle in here. Now I know the Wizarding Trunk usually has one item from like Alchemy for the Skin. So I'm wondering if that's maybe what this is. Let's see. Oh, so it's called Poltergeist Repellent. So this is going to be something Peeves related because Peeves the poltergeist. It says this all-natural poltergeist repellent can be used around school to keep the resident poltergeist away from you. It also works great at repelling pesky bugs and insects. This bug repellent contains essential oils of clove, cinnamon, peppermint, and orange, purified water, and organic witch hazel. So you guys, I'm not always the biggest fan of like the Bath and Body stuffs in the subscription boxes, just because I don't use a lot of it. But this will be getting a lot of use because mosquitoes love me for some reason. So I can definitely use some bug spray. But let me see what it smells like because a lot of bug spray smells not the best. Let's see what this smells like. Oh, it actually smells fantastic. I smell a lot of the peppermint, but it has this tiny little hint of orange just from what I'm smelling, and it smells incredible. I would much rather wear that than the normal bug spray that you can get. Yeah. I'll definitely be using this and I will keep you guys updated maybe on like my Instagram or something for how good this works because like I said, they love me. But I absolutely love that they've themed this around Peeves. So we do have something very usable, but I really like it. Let's see. I see there's a few boxes in here. Okay, there's a lot of boxes in here. I didn't want to look at what I was looking at. So there's a pin. You know me. I'm always a big pin lover. Let's see what pin we have this time. Is it good? I like it because I hate Umbridge and it looks so unflattering. So I definitely know where this pin is from. In the Weasley shop, there is a little unicycle that Umbridge is riding up and down the aisle. I'm trying to think, is she juggling? I can't remember that specifically. I can't remember 100%, but I love it. It's so, like, I can just see the Weasleys making Umbridge look just like this. So I also really like the pin backing on here because it's very Weasley-esque. And it's just a really good quality pin. I'm getting so many Umbridge pins. Not that I'm complaining about it, but I think the last 3 boxes from Wizarding Trunk, we have had a pin that has been themed with something Umbridge. But I really, really like this one. That one's definitely going on the pin board. Okay, let's see what else we have in here, because there's a lot of boxes. I want to save some of these boxes because there's always good stuff underneath the boxes too. So I'm going to save some of these boxes to the side. Oh, I forgot. So in the special edition boxes, at least all of them that I have watched unboxings of and the last one that I received, the Wizarding Trunk puts these really awesome themed keys in there. And you guys, this is already my favorite key of all time. Let me show you. So when I saw the comment from the Wizarding Trunk saying that this wasn't just going to be the Weasley twins, it was going to be all of our Mischief makers, which could include Marauders, I got very excited because I really like anything Marauders themed, like the Marauders map, just everything. Sirius is one of my favorites, so's Lupin. But look at this key, you guys. It's, so you can see that we have the Shrieking Shack with the Whomping Willow on the bottom. So the Shrieking Shack is at the very top, and you can see there's like a little path winding down from it. And then the end of the key, or the tip of the key, with like the little spots to go in the lock, that is the Whomping Willow. And then we have this really cool little keychain that is the different paw prints for the Marauders. And I feel like this rose gold color on it is just perfect for it. I just only have good things to say about this. I am in love with this. I really wish there was more Marauders themed items. That way I could have a whole Marauder shelf. One day I will figure that out. But I am in love with this. All right, we have some paper items down here. Let me pull those out. I'm gonna start off with this paper item because it's the same artwork that was on the very top on the cheat sheet. So it looks like we have a postcard, and it says, "A toy for the mischief in you. A looking bomb that goes off with a bang." Oh, it says a biting boomerang on the top, but I think you can tell that's a fizzing Whizbee. It's not a fizzing Whizbee. What's that called? What is it called? It's a thing in the books. But you can see it's just all of this Weasley art on this postcard, and it's just stunning. I don't know who did this artwork, but I really like kind of the vintagey feel of it. I'm definitely not going to be sending this to anybody. This will definitely be going probably on the back of my Weasley shelf, but it's very pretty artwork, so I do like that. You know, I could send it since it's the same as the cheat sheet. We'll look and see if it's exactly the same as the cheat sheet. Then I might be able to send this to somebody, but I do really like it. All right, our next paper item says Widdershin's Joke Shop Catalog. Now, I think we've seen Widdershin's Joke Shop. I believe that the amazing Weasley Daydreaming Potion that we got out of our Divination and History of Magic box, I believe that potion came from the Widdershin's Joke Shop, which is just the Wizarding Trunk's take on Weasley Wizard Wheezes. But we have the Joke Shop Catalog. And on the back, it says items for mischief makers of all sorts. We also offer Al order delivery, dispatch same day guaranteed, or you'll get a biting boomerang on us. So that's the back of it. Now I wonder if this is going to be like a full catalog, because the Wizarding Trunk has been killing it lately with their magazines and paper replicas. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. So we have like some ads of the different products from the shop. So you can see, I did say there's the Daydream Potion is in here. And we have the biting boomerangs. We have our eavesdrop ear. What else do we have in here? Ooh, we've got some food. We've got a shrinking shortcake and some jumping jelly beans. I'm loving this artwork too. I'm telling you, this is Danny from Wizardry Workshop because it's incredible. Oh look, some spy specters, which look a lot like Spectrospecs to me. And we have this big stink pellets advertisement. But that's really cool. I really like seeing all the different advertisements and all the different types of products that they've thought up for their shop. I really like that. It's going to be another great addition to my Weasley shelf. I'm not gonna lie, this next one looks like it's probably gonna be my favorite of the paper replicas. Because it looks very Marauders mappy. It says Malum Integrum on the front. I'm not sure what that means. But you can see that again we have the paw prints of the Marauders. And you have this image down here of Hogwarts. Oh, and it opens up. Oh, it's like a small version of the Marauders map. And I don't know. You can see there's little things with like people's names, but I don't know any of those. So I'm wondering if maybe the Wizarding Trunk has some Easter eggs in here with the names. I'm wondering, we'll have to look at the cheat sheet, see if maybe they give us a little more information on it. But I don't know the names on here, but the artwork is beautiful. You can see there's like these little notes. There's these little notes on this side. And it says, any ideas for what we should call the magical map? I can't see what that name says. And it says the Mischief map with the initials PP, which is Peter Pettigrew. And then I prefer we be known more as bandits or pirates rather than simple mischief makers. And that is initialed SB for Sirius Black. And then on the back of it is really pretty. You have the Great Tower image here. And it looks like there might be a note from James Potter back here. It says, names are being scrambled, needs work. This is like the rough draft of the Marauders map. And that's why, oh! I just figured something out by this name. It says that the names are being scrambled. And you can see this right here. If you scramble those letters, that's Lucius Malfoy. And if you scramble these letters, that's Peter Pettigrew. I'll have to take more time out and unscramble these other letters, but that is so fun. It's like a little look into them creating the Marauders map, which is one of my favorite things. I love that they're giving us Marauders items in here. It really, really makes me happy. This is definitely my favorite of the paper items that we received. So we have 3 boxes left in this box. I'm going to start out with this one, which is the Wittershin Shop Stink Pellets. Now, the box itself, again, is beautiful, the perfect artwork. On the back here it says, Wittershin Stink Pellets are perfect for pranking your friends or teachers. No one will suspect such a stench from such brightly colored balls. I'm very intrigued to see what these look like, because I don't remember necessarily something like this from the Weasley shop. I'm sure they had something like this, but I can't remember specifically. But I really don't have any idea what this could look like. Oh! So they're just these little, brightly colored balls in here. Let me take them out and see. I pulled one of these out. So it looks like it's just this brightly colored, I get maybe a resin ball. If you have any idea what this is referencing, please let me know, because I really like the packaging and I like how bright these are, but I am a little lost on what they're supposed to be. The box is gonna look great on my shelves. I don't know if I would take these out, or I'll have to think of a way to display these because I don't want to keep them just in the box. So I wanted to take all 4 of these out of the packaging so that you guys could see them. I do think that they are the perfect colors for the chaos that is the Weasley twins. I can definitely see, you know, the kids using this to create mischief in the halls at Hogwarts or in their classes. Even though I don't know what item this was specific to, I don't know if my Harry Potter knowledge is just failing me, or if this is an item that they just kind of thought of that the Weasleys would produce, because I can definitely see them producing something like this. But I do really like them. I really think the colors of these would go so well on my Weasley shelf. I wish I had some kind of way to display them, like a little bowl or something that I could put them in, like in front of their box, so that I can display these on my shelf while still displaying the box itself. If you guys have any ideas for that, let me know. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head that I could put these in, but yeah, they're pretty cool, and I just wanted to show you them out of the box. Okay, we have one more box that has some artwork on it. So this one is a biting boomerang. Why can I not think of what these are called in the Harry Potter books? It's really gonna bother me. I'm gonna make Chris look it up. But the artwork on this one is fantastic. You can see the biting boomerang. On the back it says Wittershins patented, and it says biting boomerang is a game of chance. Catch it just right or it might take a bite out of whatever it touches. It does say caution. A dragon hide glove is recommended to avoid injury while using this product. But let's see. I hope that this looks just like this boomerang in here so that I can take it out and display it and also display the box, because the artwork is just fantastic. So we've got some styrofoam in here. So it looks a little different than the artwork, but it still looks pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. I really like it. So you see the eyes, but look at the teeth all around it. That is so fun. I really like that. I think they did a good job with that. This is just so perfectly done. It looks so much like something that you would get out of the Weasley shop to create your own mischief. It's gonna look fantastic. I'm gonna display both of these on my shelf because it's awesome. Fanged Frisbee. That's what it was called. That's what this reminds me of, because the Fanged Frisbee from the Weasleys was kind of like this. It had teeth coming out of it, but it was an actual Frisbee instead of a boomerang. I really like their take on it. I'm definitely a fan of the biting boomerang. Okay, so I saved the last box because it's just a little brown mystery box, and I wanted to be surprised. A lot of the boxes that I've opened from them lately have had a potion in them, and it'd be really cool to get a potion in here. So let's see what's in our little mystery box. It looks like a potion. I can't even think of what kind of potion we could get. I have no idea. Nothing in my head. What are you? This is so cool! Oh, this is so awesome. It's based around the Marauders. I'm thinking specifically maybe Sirius, because there is the most amazing Sirius charm on this potion that I've ever seen in my whole life. But it is called the Metamorph Mixture. It says to aid transforming from human into animal, bottled by Pure Blood Apothecary. And you can see on the sides here, it shows like an image of going from a human to a dog. And oh, it's so pretty. Their potions from Pure Blood Apothecary are just stunning. Look at how amazing that looks. I love this because it's not your typical potion. Like the coloring on it, it looked like purple whenever we opened it, like a dark purple. And then whenever we mixed it, that glitter, it made it like a bronzy color. And then of course we have this awesome just gold wax on the top of it. But look at this charm. Where can you find charms like that? Because I want them all. It is half of Sirius's face and half of him as his animagus form as the dog. I am in love with it. Why is everything so good in these boxes? I have the startings of a Marauder shelf from this box. And I'm very excited about it. So I'm about to go over the cheat sheet, but I did want to let you know that I did pull out the artwork from the cheat sheet and the postcard, and they are exactly the same. So maybe I will keep this one back to send a postcard to somebody at some point because the artwork is fantastic. But let's go over this cheat sheet. So this is the Wizarding Trunk Mischief Maker Special. So this box had 11 items in it. The first one is the Wittershin Store catalog. The catalog contains some of our past items, items from this box, and items you may just see in future boxes. Oh, I'm gonna have to go over that and see if I can figure out what we're gonna get in a future box. That's really cool. It was designed for us by Wizardry Workshop. We have number 2, the Biting Boomerang. This product is one of our top sellers. Be sure to read the packaging very closely to ensure safe use. Number 3 was our Metamorph Mixture. This potion is used to aid in transforming from human to animal form. It is designed by Wizardry Workshop and bottled by Pure Blood Apothecary. The Autofill Quill is number 4. The quill has been spelled to finish words for the writer and remember your most commonly used words and phrases. Unfortunately, it is not spelled with auto answer or spell checks like other quills on the market. Number 5 is our Eavesdrop Ears. Leave these ears lying around for hours of eavesdropping. Place them over your own ears to replay all of the conversations you have missed. Number 6 is the Stink Pellets. These are a quick and easy way to clear a room and no one will suspect such a stench coming from a brightly colored pellet. Number 7 was our Poltergeist Repellent. This all-natural poltergeist repellent works great on poltergeist and even better on bugs and insects. And it was created for us by Alchemy for the Skin. Number 8 is the Magical Map Prototype. This is a prototype of a magical map. Be careful when using it, not all the bugs are worked out. And it was also created by Wizardry Workshop. Number 9 was the Vintage Joke Shop Postcard. The Vintage Joke Shop Postcard was designed by JP Mistletoe. Number 10 is the Shack Key. The key was used by Mischief Makers to get into the creepiest shack. And it was also designed by JP Mistletoe. And then the last item is the Juggling Witch Pin, and it was designed by Danny at Wizardry Workshop. I haven't seen him design a pin yet. It is a really good pin, so I can definitely see that. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The Wizarding Trunk is just putting out some of the best subscription boxes that I have seen. Trying to think of my favorites and least favorites, I can honestly say I don't think I had a least favorite in this box. I liked everything. So for my favorite items in this box, one thing about me is I have a soft spot in my heart for the Marauders. So I have a couple favorites in here and they're all Marauders themed. So my first favorite that I was in love with was this Shrieking Shack key. I think the design on that is just so unique and so well thought out. I cannot wait to display this somehow. So that's one of my favorites. Another one of my favorite items was this awesome Metamorph Mixture Potion. I think again, the theming of it is so perfect. I'm in love with the label. I'm in love with the charm. I'm in love with the colors, how it goes from this dark purple to this pretty bronze color with the glitter. I think it's just fantastic. But you guys, probably my #1 favorite item, and I don't usually pick paper items for my favorites, but it has to be this kind of rough draft of the Marauders map. The more I look at this, the more obsessed I become with it. I love seeing all the little notes that the Marauders are writing back and forth to each other. It really just makes you imagine, you know, the Marauders as teenagers in high school, and, you know, the story we all want is to learn about the Marauders. And whenever I saw that note about it being scrambled, I looked through the names more, and all of the names, you have all the names of the Marauders in here. You have Severus Snape, you have Albus Dumbledore, you even have Newt Scamander. I'm just so obsessed with it. I think that it was so well done. And Wizarding Trunk, if you just want to make a whole Marauders themed subscription box, this girl will buy one because I am obsessed. But yeah, those 3 items were definitely my top picks out of this box. But again, I didn't have a least favorite. I thought this box was fantastic. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm a big fan of the Mischief Makers Special Edition box from the Wizarding Trunk. I thought that they really think their boxes out. They're giving us items that we want. Like, even though they weren't one of my favorite items in here, when you think of Mischief Makers and the Weasley twins, you think of the extendable ears, and they gave us a fantastic replica. They gave us so many different products that would come from the Weasleys, and I love, again, that they threw the Marauders in here because they're Mischief Makers too, even though we don't know too much about their teenage years. I'm sure that they were just as mischievous as our twins. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this box, and I would love to hear what you guys thought about it. Let me know what your favorite items were. Let me know if there was anything you didn't like, because I liked it all. As always, guys, thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos related to Harry Potter and the Wizarding World, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next time in the common room.